Tonight, parents at a suburban high school demanding answers and action after a student brought a loaded gun to school.
It happened nearly 2 weeks ago, and many are furious nothing's been done.
Casey Cronus is live in Glen Ellen, where a school board meeting is just wrapping tonight. Casey.
Hi, Don and Terrence. Parents tell me they are outraged that students were not placed on lockdown when that loaded weapon was found just before dismissal, and that it took more than 3 hours for families to be notified.
Dr. Larson, I don't know where you've been. We haven't heard anything from you, except for today with the little statement on the news. As a public educator, these are our children.
Children should not be desensitized to this. Neither should parents. So do something about it.
Safety concerns were not initially included on tonight's agenda, but the topic dominated much of the meeting held at Glenbard West. The superintendent ended up reviewing a list of measures that are in place within Glenbard District 87, but parents tell me that's not enough. They are demanding answers after a loaded gun was discovered in a boys' bathroom at Glenbard East High School on September 10th. A 14-year-old has since been charged with 2 felony counts, but just 2 days later, district officials shared with families that someone visiting the school openly spoke about having a concealed carry license. A gun was later located in that person's car. And finally, a third incident just this last Friday when the school was placed on lockdown after a social media threat that was later determined to be unfounded. Parents say there is no more time to wait. They want increased safety measures put in place now to protect their kids. They've even started a petition calling for the installation of metal detectors at Glenbard East.
My number one concern is the protocol was not followed. There was a 9mm loaded gun found at 2:15, and the students are released at 2:19, which means there were 4 minutes to lock down and figure out what was going on. And instead of that, school was dismissed.
How can we work together to make this happen? So be it metal detectors, be it, clear backpacks, whatever it is, bags being searched, but there's nothing that's stopping anyone from bringing a weapon into these schools.
Superintendent Larson released a statement to us earlier this afternoon. He summarized that statement tonight, saying that he is confident in the systems and protocols that are in place, and says he understands this has been a stressful and emotional time for families. As for that 14-year-old who was arrested for bringing that loaded gun to school, he was in court last week. He has been released. He is on home detention with electronic monitoring. It is unclear what disciplinary action he could be facing here at school. Reporting live in Glen Ellen, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.